I'm Jim and I'm here. And I've always been here too. From the beginning of time, I was there in some form. You didn't know it. You didn't know it yet. The people didn't know it yet, but I was there. Watching, waiting. Watching and waiting, I was. We're gaming with Venu. And guess what else? Guess what else is happening? Interactivity. Interactivity. Chatters are talking to me, but they're not chatters, because I can't stream recently, because Chinese internet is, let's just say they sent the goblins after my internet connection. Let's just say so. We could just say so. But I can take a look at screenshotted super thanks in an incredibly high production level where I change to a tab. Please make a quick tier list of the hidden power types. In Gen 3, says Svansien. Thank you very much for 5 quid. Oh, thank you. Check out what I've done here. Check it out. A little bit. And a mini tier list within the gameplay video. Have you ever seen anything like it? No. No. We're going to do the hidden power tier list while I'm playing Gen 3 here. So forgive me if my clicks aren't the best. But forgive me if my clicks could be better. But that's alright. They knew I had Pursuit cards. Okay. Mini tier list within the video. Best hidden power types in Gen 3. It's simple. Fire is S tier. Grass is S tier. Ice is S. These are the S tier hidden power types. They're imperative coverage. Fire, grass, and ice. You see them all the time. I've got hidden power. I've probably got hidden power. I've got hidden power. Flying arrow is my only hidden power on this team, actually. Disproving my point. Well, they're calling me stupid. They're saying I'm really stupid. Oh, man. Anyway, fire, grass, ice are the best. And then what's next? Probably bug is good coverage on physical attackers in this generation because it hits important targets like Starmie, Celebi, Claydol. You're going to want to put Ghost. This is Ghost, is it not? That's a little Ghost in that. Can you guys see that? You guys see mini Ghost on there? Yeah, yeah. You can see that. You're smarter than... You're smarter. See, you can't be making good moves while I'm making a mini tier list. I'm supposed to win easily with autopilot selections, and you're making it very difficult for me, opponent. You're making it difficult. I could have just gone Swamp It, which would have covered this. But I wasn't... You see, I was... It's not my fault when I'm making a mini tier list at the same time. You can't blame me. This is the perfect excuse for being bad at Pokemon. I found it. I'm making mini at the same time. Hidden power flying, I suppose? No, not really. Not exactly. Hidden power fighting, I guess. Even though it gives you a negative speed IV, it's in good coverage on some Pokemon. And then the rest of the hidden power types kind of stink. I'd put like electric, maybe water, because of rain teams sometimes run water. And then you go like everything else stinks, man. These HP ground is good on some. I'm going to put that in A tier. And then flying, just because like some people use it for stab, but that's not really it. Doesn't really make it good, does it? Not exactly. Not exactly, no. No, it doesn't really make it smart. Or anything. It's not really smart or anything. HP Dark, I think, is big. What is this? HP Normal? You've gone and you've given me an impossible task here, which is... Hidden Power Steel has a set that exists, and then every other hidden power type is big nothing, I think. And that's the hidden power tier list. And that's the hidden... And there we go. And thanks, buddy, because all the mental bandwidth I had to spend on that... directly resulted in my Jirachi getting earthquaked. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy that I had to waste my time on a stupid hidden power well, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de, we've right to the hidden power types. And look at my Jirachi who's no longer with us. Look at my Jirachi who's no longer with us. And that's your fault. It's fun. It's your fault. You did that. It was you and... It wasn't me. I'm not to blame here. No one can blame me for anything that I've ever done. In my life. No, you wouldn't HP Fire. You would Leech Seed predictively. You would psychic predictively, you see? You see, I can make a move too. I'm smart too. Yippee. I made a maneuver. I made a maneuver. I want a rapid spin if you'll let me. You let me. Wahoo. Yeah. Alright. Go here on the Ice Beam. Go Venu on something else, maybe. Would you... Something slept, yes. Something is... Shui Jiao. Shui Jiao la. Hydro Pump goes crazy in a world. Sends Fella. Sends... In a world sends Celebi. In a world sends Celebi, Hydro Pump goes crazy, but then they realized the same thing. I didn't think that Hydro Pump into my potential Venu coming in. I didn't think that would happen. I'll throw out a Giga Drain because they could just go for a smart maneuver like, oh, I don't know, Protect to see what I click in plus stall a PP. Awkward. I'm an intellectual. This is why you can't beat me. Tyrannosif Shuejaula. Tyrannosif sleeping. With Tyrannosif sleeping, am I any better than a monkey? Am I any better than an ape in a cage, rattling the cage and just trying to escape? Or am I just nothing? Giga Drain. Overgrow! No, I would have KO'd the Aerodactyl. Oh dear, don't tell me there's 2 hits. No. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back. Glad to be back in the driver's seat. Don't kill me, goddamn. Don't flinch me. Okay, thank goodness this arrow is out of the picture. That's pretty much fine. That's about fine. I'll take that as an absolute win. I'm speedier than this Skarmory and I have Torrent Hydro Pump. Yippee! Speed invested Skarmory has come in handy. Now, is there any... Do we keep the Venu or the... Probably the Venu actually is more keepable. Because I hit Swampert with it, which could be relevant with Swampert might evade justice. It might evade justice. You never know. So I think Swampert, thank you for your service, and the birds welcome you. The birds welcome you, and I do believe that Sif is in. Might as well Pursuit, right? Yeah. Crunch this time and... No, just Pursue. I don't think that this can result in anything but a victory unless I'm stupid. So I don't particularly need this Sif, do I? It's not the most imperative Sif. Not a very important Sif, no. Not an important Sif. Non-important, this one. Unimportant Sif. Very much unimportant. This Sif. Dare I heal just enough to maintain Overgrow range? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Overgrow Giga. And now, even if you DD Mega Doo-Doo, my arrow will outrun. Oh, wonderful. You played well, but I think that I brought it all back with that HP Bug maneuver. That HP Bug maneuver was the winner. That was a winner. What do chatters have to say? Multiloquent $5 Australian vlog, they say, with a... Vlog, is it? With a little man doing this. Why do you have to say things like that? Now you've ruined my mood. You've gone and you've ruined everything. With a move like that. Now, check this out. What if because I can't stream right now, so I can maybe, instead of streaming, I can have like a... You see what I've set up here? Look at what I've done. It's like, these are comments that I can put in the corner, and it's like a chat. Except it's just a Google document I made called Chat Fake. You can see it's called Chat Fake, the Google document. You can see right there. And I can scroll the chat, and you guys can see chat. But no, I'm not crazy. No, I am not crazy. I just sleep powder because I live off blast. I think I'm bulky. I think I'm speed. I think I'm funny. First chat message of the day from Lord Yorick, who is live watching right now. Oh. This comment is riffing and engaging. My existence allows Jim to demonstrate his immense intellect. That's from Lord Yorick. And how true that is. That was a riff. Where's the music gone? This particular track just sort of has like a silence at the end of it, which I don't like. That's Tomby. And I value Tomby, but he needs to speak, and he needs to speak more. Now, it doesn't quite feel like a chat because it's not scrolling with many people talking at the once, but I can like scroll like this. It's like, whoa, chat messages are coming in. No, I'm not crazy. No, I am very much they're calling me about as smart as anybody. Now, there's something to be said for blasting this. What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? What do you reckon? If you blast this, I could get toxic. I'll go furry. Because I think that you can't fit Gengway unless I'm insane. I don't believe there's... I'm just going to spin, because I don't think you got Geng... I don't think you got him. I don't think he's here. I think he's not here. I could refresh Swampert. Right, you better not be HP Gru... You can't just play this song again. Don't make me go insane here. Bang, 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 bang. I mean, it's a lovely song, but just you can't be... There's more to life than... Okay, not that song again either. Let's go... There we go. That's a good one. Yes, man. These vibes are insane. What's chat saying, right? What's chat up to? Chat, what do you got for me? Jimothy, please assemble a ramshackled chat bar out of screenshots of YouTube comments and manually scroll it during a video as if you were live streaming. I'm way ahead of you, Rave Lord in the chat. I'm way ahead of you, buddy. I'm already, and they're calling me crazy too. They think I'm a madman for what I've done. But no, I'm saner than any of them. What do they know about sanity? What would they know? I think that you leech seed and nothing bad can happen at all if you leech seed. There's little bad that can happen if you click leech seed right here. I don't think a single bad thing can happen. This is surf as well. I think it might be nobody. Now, do you reckon that's pursuit time, mate? Chat, what do you reckon? I wonder if Jibothy will feel inclined to respond to this comment, said Happy Accident in the chat. Well, what do you know, dude? I did. Insane. No, you will not wake up and use a fire move. You just won't do it. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. I'm very sorry to tell you, but you will not wake up and use a fire move against my forage. And you didn't. You went to Skarmory, who's a whole other fella. That's a whole other fella. Listen, you might have a Claydol in the back, and more power to you, but I'm going to get 3 layers, and you're going to be... By the way, you're Peck Skarm, so... This here Sif is able to click Fire Blast right here. If you were to go to Claydol, you would be getting crunched. Perhaps. You might be getting crunched a little bit. Well, I do find myself in a little bit of a predicament with my Fortress, such low health, but dare I... Oh, I've brought something in that threatens Skarmory. How tenable, man. How completely tenable. Chat, what do you think about my position here? Average Guy 28 is in the chat and says, personally, I only watch your Pokemon-related videos. I enjoyed a lot the Speed Pass Suspect series. I think that your best videos are the ones where you really try to win. Oh dear. You didn't watch Gnomes? I dressed up as a gnome and everything, man. You didn't even show up? What did I get? I got the gnome outfit and everything. That cost, you know, that cost me $1,000. That's not cheap. Because they think I got a beard and it's one of those fake beards from the Halloween costume shop. No, I got a wizard to cast a spell on me to grow a gnome's beard. And I have to recast it every single time I make a new gnome video, for God's sake. Right? He has to recast the spell. Each cast costs a bit of mana. You know, it costs a bit of mana. So it's... come on, man. You only watch poker? You didn't watch Gnomes? Gnomes was really cool, though. Damn it. There's like a wizard gnome, and you can make... I promise you, you can make a little mushroom house in the... You can put it on a square. And the gnome lives in there. It's whimsical as hell. You don't know anything about gaming. You don't know anything about gaming. It's... Oh, I forgot he had a wish in the back pocket. That's crazy. Oh, dear. Well, I don't know if this Fori will spin again. I don't know if you'll ever spin again. Maybe against the Sleeping Sif, but... Spinning is looking less tenable by the day, and I might miss one of these Hydro Pumps. Well... I gotta be honest, clicking raw there might have been a misplay. There's many outcomes wherein I get to threaten you. I might even wish up my Furry, dare I? Chat, what do we think? Manny in the chat says, I like a Genghis as much as the next guy, but moving to another country just because your favorite Pokemon is from there is pure insanity. What do you mean? What? You wouldn't move to China to see Genghis? Is that weird? Was that... You think it's a bit much? A little bit much? The switch to Aero was very dangerous. It wasn't punished either. I think I'll just Toxic again. Oh my god. It's just... it's just boneheaded by opponent, I gotta admit. Boneheaded to go to the Aero in the first place and then also stay and risk Toxic again on what is probably your most threatening Pokemon. And now I have to suffer the threat of it. Despite taking precautions that I thought were appropriate, I think my precautions taken were more than appropriate, mate. I'm going to slide here just because Skarmory could come in. And if Skarmory comes in, it gets slid. If Swampert comes in, it takes layers. I think this is Surf Toxic, which gets destroyed by Venu. Oh, the double the arrow. Very smart move on the arrow that should be poisoned to death. Very smart double switch on my Venu. On the arrow that should be dying of poison right now. In a better world. In a world that's just and where virtue thrives. What are people saying in this super chat? Play Spelunky 2, said Joseph. I've played Spelunky 2. I've been to the Cosmic Ocean and back. I've done it all. Oh, a critical hit is it? Ooh. Well, a critical hit is certainly auspicious for my future. I could have Hydro Pump this, and I would... If it lands, I have one Hydro Pump left. No. We save our Hydro Pump. We go to Venu. We go Venu here. And Giga Drain will be just tenable as ever. I think that Giga Drain is certainly a tenable maneuver. You know, Furry, you're a little ball. I think a bird could grab you with its claws. You can go to the birds. You wouldn't be too uncomfortable there. You're probably used to it. Like a crow comes and puts you in its nest. That sort of thing. That sort of thing. No, that's never happened. I can pursue the arrow right there. We can blast the Skarm right here. And the Skarm can't exactly do anything about it, except maybe go to the Sif, take layers. It's sleeping. It's Shwejowler. Yeah, I love Spelunky 2. Beautiful game, but would I play it again? I don't know. I've sort of done it all. I don't know if what's left in Spelunky 2 that I've not done already. You know what I mean? It's like play Super Mario World. Well, I could, but I've played it. I've been there and done that. It's a classic, but I could play Super Meat Boy, or I could play any game. I could play anything. I could be me. I'm me as well. I could go live and I could look at a. I could look at the Yangtze. I could make a Yangtze River video where I'm just looking at the Yangtze, and that could be good. But who would tune in? Who would tune into the Yangtze video? Probably a lot of people. Probably 10 million people. I'll probably get my highest viewed video yet, the Yangtze video. And now you're poisoned, aren't you? This is a good team, huh? Who made this? Gaku? Gaku make this one? Good team, man. Good team, mate. I like Venus. I've always liked Venusaur. I find it to be tenable. I find it to be quite tenable. Why is there so much space to my right? I realized I'm not at... Because I have to put... My setup right now is a laptop and a monitor in front of me. And at daytime, this window is bright as hell. So I usually put the camera on the laptop, the webcam on the laptop, such that the light is not bright, shining into people's retina directly. But it's not... Right now I can do as I want because it's nighttime and there's no sun in the sky. The sun is resting like the rest of us have to rest. The sun goes to bed as well. Just like Hariyama. Oh, it's Gengwei. Ni hao. 这个小 how do you say leech seed in Chinese? No one will... Don't worry. Yeah, we don't have to speak Chinese anymore. The Gengwei's not in the field. It's okay. Gengwei, sorry. Gengwei is left. Oh my goodness, you let me do it? You let me... That's an insane risk. I can't believe they just let me KO an entire forest. Just 100% damage. Oh, that's so lovely that that just happened. That must be Pursuit Tie. You can't fool me. Go on. Well, you got Brick Break then? What do you got? Hidden Power Grass. A Pepsi bottle? A Hidden Power Grass? I don't give a hoot, mate. If Mumby's watching, he'll get a kick out of that one. Mumby, are you watching? Are you on the chat right now? There is no chat. I'm recording video. There's no chat. It's a video recording, no chat. Mumby, you in the chat right now? No. A Pepsi bottle? A Hidden Power Grass? I don't give a hoot. Stop missing Toxic. They gotta make Toxic 100. Can we... Smogon? Smogon? Can we buff Toxic in Gen 3? Can you mod the game for the first time ever? Just so that I don't lose this battle? Can you retract turn 6 here? And say that I landed Toxic? Can you retract turn 6 here and say... It's probably refresh one, but anyway, given that it's switched in. Given that it's switched in, I would say it's likely to be... refresh one, but I'm going to go to Furry. Oh, Gengwei. How unexpected. Pursuit. Oh, it's Giga Drain Gengwei. Are you going to do the mind game and exit this time? You could. You got me. You got me. I crunched the Swampert and I Spadeffa dropped it, though. They're saying it's auspicious. Do you dare it be flamed? I'm going to cover Flamethrower Blissey. And you didn't cover Fire Blast Sif and it cost you your life dearly. I'm going to be the better person here and I'm going to cover the possibility of Flamethrower Blissey. Okay, Fire Punch Giga. Oh, yes, indeed. Rather a pickle I've found myself in, isn't it? Do you also have Will-O-Wisp? Somehow I feel like you can't fit Will-O-Wisp on a set like... It could be Wisp Explode / Taunt. Could be. With Fire Grass coverage. Could be. It's entirely possible. Anyway, what's up in the chat? I love watching you learn and play other games, but you hate reading. Try playing stuff with less text, because it can be frustrating when you skip through and miss important things. Well, you've got me dead wrong. I love reading. 100 Years of Solitude. It's riveting. I'm about 80% through. It's a... Aureliano Segundo is doing what? That banana company is... siphoning... They're altering the weather? Causing a 10,000 years flood? And I knew the banana companies were not very nice people, but I didn't think they had wizard's magic available to them, okay? So you got me all wrong. I love reading. I just don't like reading the average storyline of Pokemon Diamond and then in the middle of Professor Rowan telling me how much he has a bond with his Pokemon. On page 7 of the script, it says, oh, by the way, press X to access the bag to get to the berry. And when you eat the berry, you activate the Pokestart. And when the Pokestart activates, that's how you get the bike. That's how you contacted Bike David, who is the bike man. And then when you go to the bike man, you can do a little hop to get over the little hill and then go to the gym leader, Roark, who is actually... It's pronounced Roark, not Roark. No, I like reading. I just... that's not reading. That's torture is what that is. It's not... that's... You would have me read 7 years of a professor's manifesto on why he loves Pikachu, and then on page 8 they are telling me, oh, this... And by the way, here's how to use the Pokénav, and here's... And here's how you use the bike to hop up over a little hill. Why does the... How about... I got an idea for game design. Game designers out there. Game designers of Pokemon Diamond. Get rid of the little hill and let me just walk over. Why do I need a... I want to Pokemon battle and switch... Intimidate Gyarados and switch to Volt Absorb Lantern and, like, do gaming. I want to do gaming. I don't want to do a little bunny hop on a bicycle. That's not gaming. That's you having a laugh. That's you having a laugh. That's not video gaming, okay? Imagine in Slay the Spire, if between every battle you go to an overworld and you have to do a little... The world's worst puzzle. The world's worst Baba Is You puzzle, except Baba Is You is cinema, and this is like if Baba Is You was designed by monkeys. And then you have to equip a bike on the... Who's the fellow who uses the move Clash in the Ironclad? The Ironclad has a strong bond with his cards, and he has to step on a bike to hop over a little bridge. No, you just go to the next battle because it's a good game. You just battle and you strategize with cards and you drag strike onto the enemy. The only storyline in that game is like a whale who's dead to say something ominous, and he says like, "You'll be back." And it's like, oh, what the hell does he mean by that? What the... It's just like 3 words. You'll be... I don't know if that's in the... I feel like something like that is in Slay the Spire. Okay, I feel like something like that's in Slay the Spire. I don't know. Who cares? But if they give me any dialogue, it's worth the damn. It's like a weird, crazy guy in a blanket, and he says, ha, 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 and he says, like, you know not where you venture. Or something funny like that. Okay, and I fill in the gaps myself because I have a mind of my own. I'm smart. So I feel like some of you guys don't know what a good video game is, and you think that the unskippable... I'll tell you, I actually like dialogue in games, but I like it if I'm in control of it. Like in Earthbound... You know what's great? Earthbound, you go to a house and there's a guy called like Orange Kid, and he's in a rivalry with Apple Kid, and it's hilarious. And he's making inventions and stuff, and Apple Kid's living in a little hut. I don't even really remember. There's like moles, and the moles have a rivalry. But it's riveting. You go into every house and you talk to every NPC because you know that they're going to say something crazy. In Pokemon, you go to the house and you talk to the NPC and they're like, use potions to heal 20 health. I like the Pokemon Mr. Mime. Also use potions to heal 20 health. In Earthbound, you go into a house, it's like, I am the puppet man, and I have 3 riddles for you. It's like, what? And then you do the monkey's maze, and... You guys do not know what a good game is, I'm telling you. Play Earthbound and you will see what a... They've frozen me. They've frozen me. Oh, no. He said unlucky MB in the chat, which is... Can I chat right now? Hello? I can't chat right now. It was just unlucky. It happens. It's okay. I think I just go toxic to force it out. And I got stuff for Carmine Bliss. I do. I reckon let's go Wisp. We'll see. Woo. Are you... I don't think you have Will-O-Wisp then. Based on how it's played out so far, I don't believe you do have Will-O-Wisp. Listen, I gave Nuzlocking a go. I don't know if you're referring to Nuzlocking, by the way, in that comment, but I gave Nuzlocking a go. I think it's not for me. I think the battles are fun when you battle, but everything else is horrid. It's horrid. That's why I'm shocked when people are... There's recent discourse about Pokemon Legends Zar, and people are like, oh, wow. Pokemon's bad now. What do you mean now? Pokemon's bad now? Pokemon's been bad for years. Pokemon Showdown is the only good Pokemon game since as long as I can remember. Or they woke up. Damn. Well, I guess I'm getting knocked here anyway. Eventually. I suppose this would be the guy I get knocked on, right? The Pokemon went crazy when I was a child in the schoolyard because you could trade Pokemon and it felt interactive. But I'm pretty sure, even Pokemon Emerald, I'm pretty sure if I went back and played Pokemon Emerald, I would hate it because it's like an average single-player RPG with a lot of clunkiness. It's very inelegant. It's very clunky. There's menus and it's made for a GBA. It was good for the time on the GBA. That was handheld gaming. And you can explore a whole world on it in a little Game Boy. It was wonderful for the time. But I think that they have stagnated. I think they're stagnant. Anyway, I'll play Pokemon Legends though, but purely journalistically. I do think the game looks bad, but I'll play it. I'll give it a go. Maybe it'll be more fun than I expect, but... Oh no, I also got parried. That is pretty devastating, to be honest. That's pretty terrible. I must admit that that's very bad. It's okay. How have I not made any layers, by the way? How have I not made a single layer? That can't be right. I'm gonna make layers right now. Layers are happening right now. You gonna giga? Anyway. The chat is lively right now. Look at these chatters. Oh my goodness. Hi Jimothy, would you consider playing more mainstream stuff? Mainstream stuff sometimes on your channel. For example, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. You're playing that right now and it's fun. Probs not, honestly. Probs not. I'm fond of indie gaming. I'm fond of like Nintendo. That's about it. Maybe the occasional. I think Atlas is a good developer. I like who's that developer that made Dishonored? They're good as far as big studios go. But I think they're going bankrupt because they make good games in this day and age. So they go bankrupt. That's what happens. I think if you make good games, you go bankrupt or something, or they sell you off to they sell you to EA or something. I don't even know what they do. If you make good games, it's a death sentence in the modern industry. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to that. Are they still around? The fellows who made Dishonored, is it... I don't know how a AAA game is that good, mate. I played that like this year. Dishonored is an incredible game. You guys should play that one. You can... It's fun. You can teleport around and assassinate people. It's a delight. Dare I say. Okay, I could live a Fire Blast and a Wishback. Would you Fire Blast and thaw me out? That would be great. Damn it. He was frozen anyway, I guess. He was frozen anyway. It's quite alright. But I thought maybe you might right your wrong and Fire Blast me so that I could not be an icicle any longer. I didn't want to be an icicle. I could Sleep Powder again. And then I can layer, maybe. And this layer goes crazy. I should be fine, as long as I don't throw. Super Chat. US $5, thank you. Asking me to play Poke MMO Gen 5. I played Poke MMO when it came out, I think. I don't even remember. I was still in school. I think from memory it's just Pokemon Fire Red, but with other people, and you can battle them. I don't think it's my scene, to be honest. It seems alright, but... No, I think I'll play instead like a gnome game or something funny like... Someone suggested a game called Snail Simulator, and I looked that up, and it looked funny. I could consider. We could put that on the list for a maybe. Power Wash Simulator, like these kinds of games. Poke MMO, I don't know. Would there be? Could I dress up as a gnome, and I could dress up as like a Pokemon character? It's not very funny. What am I gonna say? Go Pikachu. You see, it's not very good to be. I think that Pokemon characters don't have any funny lines you can say. Like, what does a Pokemon character do? I couldn't even... Who would play Pokemon ever? I don't think playing Pokemon's any good. I'm going to Sif. That's Blast. We're going... Best I can do with this is probably just Ice Beam to chimp this down, I would think. And sack Self. I'll just sack Self. It's not as if Sif is that valuable any longer. And Aero EQ goes pretty crazy. Worst thing that can happen is like Ice Beam, which I believe I live anyway. And we would do Quake with the support of layers. And that would be... Well, it would be divine. And you could Ice Beam my Vino on the way in, and it wouldn't even really be a big deal. I think Leech Seed. I'll Giga. We'll Giga. And boy, am I glad I did, because if I Leech Seeded, we're going to hit by another Ice Beam. Oh, Spelunky music. How delightful. Spelunky is a game, man. That's a game. Spelunky 2 as well. Now that's a video game. Do you think I'd die to Blast? I'm bulky on the guy. I'm bulky on this fella. It's not as if I'm desperate for this Venusaur. We're going to be fine with a simple Aerodactyl. Oh, well, what do you know? My Venu gets to survive. My Venu gets to live because they missed a blast. Ooh. I think you just go straight to Furry and explode. The only thing that could happen is an Ice Beam Freeze. Is the worst that could happen is an Ice Beam Freeze here. And it won't happen because it just won't happen. It just won't happen. Jimothy, you should have maintained Swampert to activate Freeze Claws. That would have increased my odds of success by 10%. In this instance. GG, and then some Chinese. I can't read Chinese characters, but this is Zhong. Oh, Zhongguo. Something, something, something China. Something, something. Let's get this funny. What's funny this one? What are they saying? Let's pull out the funny for this one. By the way, 1500 rating. That's impressive in this day and age. Holy. Funila. Am I even translating the right language to the right language? Oh, goodness. 希望你在中国好玩. I got the pinyin up. But my Google Translate is all in Chinese for some reason. Because it thinks I'm in... Well, I am in China, but I'm not... Just because I'm in China doesn't mean you have to make it... Well, I don't know. Keep talking, Jim. It says how one means fun. You are China fun. Can I make it? Hope you have fun in China. There you go. There you go. There we go. We understand the chatter. Do a bit more gaming. Let's go to the live chat that's live right now. I only subscribed for the gnomes. If you branch out, I am afraid you will lose a long-time subscriber. I'm sorry, gnomes are my passion, says Zach. This isn't even a gnome video. They're gone. No. I should have been a gnome. I should have been a gnome. I'm so stupid. Stupid. I should... Why wasn't I a gnome? Why? Why? Just another one of my frick-ups. What do you know? Another day where Jimothy messes that, just screws it all up. Oh, you mean Tuesday? Metagame lead. Oh, I think I live a hit, but you could easily be Lumberry or substitute a guy like you. Coattails? Right in the coattails of who? Heracross? I could just Sleep Powder. Like, what could they do? What are they good? They do substitute or be Lumberry? No. Come on. Well, what else am I going to do? Giga Drain? Did I just activate a... damn... Did you hear that? There was a... I just activated a sleeper agent. You guys hear that? I swear, every device in China has like an AI Alexa inside of it that speaks to you. Sometimes I'm not even trying to speak Chinese or anything, and they'll hit me with the device will start speaking. And I'll say, be gone android, be gone robot. Out of here. That's Suicune. I reckon they got Ice Beam? Or Torque? It could be Torque, actually. I'm going to Leech Seed this. I don't want to Giga Drain because it could... the reason I don't want to Giga... I think it's Torque Suicune. That's why they went there on the Sleep Powder. I know what you're up to, buddy. I know exactly what you're up to. I'm going to go Furry. And then Layer. Oh, they have Magneton, do they? Well, that's fine. I could get second Layer if I'm lucky. Imant. I could sleep this, but there is a risk associated. It's hidden power fire, therefore it's not... I think probably Swamp is the best play, because I would bait them to Toxic. I can refresh later. Does take a turn, but... Oh, they don't even risk it? Well, this is gonna... I do believe this is gonna rest. So I'll go for the Leech Seed, which is good against all. I'm really relying on this single layer, and I'm going to try as soon as I can to make sand. I think I can do it now. And we'll see how the cookie crumbles, mates. Is this faster than... I think this is faster than Modest Magneton. And I hope it doesn't have Thunder Wave in that case. I think it would have Toxic, because it doesn't currently have a way to hit... If it's T-Wave HP Fire, you are hopeless against Swampert. I think I go Jirachi, as weird as that looks. They got Torque, so I don't want to go Air. I could get hit with Surf. Going hit with Surf, I could. The chat is so active right now. Thanks everyone for tuning into the chat. I also have Roar, by the way. So I could do that. I'll do it right now even. Oh, that's wonderful. I think that's splendid. And... go Swamp It on this. Eventually you're going to try to Toxic me. I think I'll be alright in this. I think I'll be alright. Would you dare punch me or something? No, you'd self-destruct. That's actually what I thought you would do. That's what I thought you would do. Good thing I didn't stay with Swamp. I was considering staying with Swampert. Now, losing Sif here, losing my 30% Sif is so irrelevant that I'm honestly glad you took it off my hands, frankly. I'm glad you took it off my hands. If I'm being honest. Do you reckon? I just realized I'd... realized you could see my other monitor there, actually. That's okay. We're opening the calc, which you can see in a mini screen here, which is not even really any good. Instead, I want it on the main screen. What was I doing again? Double edge damage against this Magneton. 36 to 42, is it? I'll click it. After a layer? I gotta do about 36. Now, what say you I just double edge here? Won't that win the battle? Isn't this your win con? Aren't I just victorious here? Because what the hell are you going to do? Take a layer? We'll die? Yeah. I lose my arrow, but you lose your... Okay, well, you do have a whole Heracross. You do. Oh, I roar you out. Oh, 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 oh. You have a Metagross? Okay. I may have been hasty on that. Having an arrow would have been nice, maybe. But I mean, at the same time, it could... I think it's Salac, which I can maybe deal. I can deal with my Jirachi and such. Swampert can be spent on the Metagross. If you explode, so be it. If you explode, I accept my death, man. If you explode, I'm going to accept death. I do accept death. I do. I think Jirachi just has this. I think Jirachi is just the winner. That's just my belief. Unless I get T-Bolt parried. Rain Dance. Oh, that might get me, actually. I didn't think of that. Oh, I didn't think of that. I could have gone Venu and slept this before I could do that. I should have thought of that. Of course it is. Of course it's Rain Dance. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, dear. Dreadful. Dreadful from Jim there. Do you think they just Swords Dance direct? Or they, Let me see. Let me see the situation we're in. Where it's Rain up against... Yeah, you see, Slam doesn't break a damn sub is the problem here. So you can just sub for free. Oh, you're Mega Horning. I think you've really screwed up. What are you doing? I think you have messed this up. I don't know why you didn't substitute. You don't have substitute. You have Endure. I think you've gone and you've ruined this for yourself. I think you've gone and you've thrown the battle. I don't know why you didn't Swords Dance or substitute. You do not have a substitute? You've gone and you've ruined everything. You've gone and you've ruined it all. You've gone and you had the world in your hand and you've thrown it directly into the trash. You've gone and you've thrown the world into the bin. Even though the world is a big planet with a lot of like countries in it and stuff, you've gone and you've thrown the world into the bin. Even though that was stupid of you. You shouldn't have done all that. You shouldn't have been doing all that crap. That's not too intelligent. Let's play Scrandle. Oh, and let's also quick chat message from... I'm looking right now at a very small laptop screen, so forgive me. Ham Dog Porkington. Super Kiwi 64 is a fun little game, but you probably won't get more than 2 hours out of it. It's very easy and the dialogue and voice acting stink, but the movement is fun, the atmosphere is intriguing, and the music is great. I gotta be honest, sounds like an ideal game for Jim. Sounds like an ideal game. You described my ideal game right there. No complaints there. Could you play more games where you work at haunted snow cone stores? Limited genre. I think I played the only one that ever existed. And Jimothy, can you play Tic-Tac-Toe? Didn't they solve Tic-Tac? I think they solved that game. It's a solved game. Tell you what's not a solved game. Scrandle. 8 quid they're charging for a double cheeseburger. And new pies with no price data. Well, the cheeseburger wins, I'm afraid. The new pies with no price data is not even in contention. And now we have a real heavy hitter, the Korean barbecue chicken waffle cone or the pepperoni pizza. This time I think that the chicken will beat the pizza. That's my belief. Even though it's in a weird, for some reason, an ice cream cone. I don't know why they do things like this. I think I've seen this one before, but it's hit me again like a truck. I think I've seen this one before, but seeing it again is killing me. Pie in a donut. Pie in a donut. I'm voting for sausage on principle there. You can't. Is it a sweet pie though? Might be all right, mate. Currywurst and fries beats the cheese dog. We're gonna get 100 today. Goodness me. Oh, fellas, the left one's a whole bloody feed for the whole family. The kickoff combo box, mate. 2 Korean barbecue chicken sliders, plus a steak pie, plus chicken tot. What is tots? Or tater tots, potato tots. Mac and cheese bites and dips. I think the value's pretty damn excellent. They call them sliders, but those are pretty sizable. They got A steak pie as well. The value's excellent. And you're at the footy. It sounds like a delightful time. It sounds like I'm having a wonderful, especially if I'm with like my son or something at his first football game. And he's having some tater tots and we're loving life. We're voting for it. We're voting for it. It's a 90 percentile. It's a huge winner. Bocadillo con bacon y queso. Or the pork bap. Now the pork bap is looking dark and the lighting is not good on the photo, whereas the lighting on the left photo is much better, meaning that it's a better food. Also, you can't call something a bap and get away with it. You can't call something a bap. It's just, what does that even mean? Stop calling your food silly little things. That's Kuro Burger from UAE. I don't like when they make the burger bun different colors. I went to a hot pot place in China. It was very nice. Hot pot train where the ingredients come around on a train. And for some reason they had little burgers with pink buns. They had pink buns. And they tasted fine. It tasted like normal bread. But I have to wonder, why am I ingesting food coloring for no reason here? It might not be food color. It might be octopus ink or something. But I don't think it looks appetizing when it's a different color. It looks weird. It looks like it was genetically engineered in a lab. And I don't even know what's on that. It's a tomato. I think the churros, it's with Nutella, which I'm sometimes opposed to, but I like a churro. Nutella is, I'm not saying I hate Nutella or anything. I just think it's a bit overrated when they put it on a thing at like a restaurant, and then people think that that's for some reason an achievement, even though it's kind of just putting it from the tub onto the churro. It's not like, it's like if, well, the burger has Heinz ketchup. Like, they just put it on? It's got Heinz on it. It's not an achievement, man. But in that case, the churros with Nutella wins. The chicharrones Mendez in Mexico. What is that? Is that like a chicken bite? It looks pretty good. I'm not sure what it is. I guess that also kind of looks bad. Maybe? Or the munchie box, mate. It's got Donna meat just in a Donna meat in a alfoil is funny. Chicken pakora. That's £9. Okay, it wins. Come on. What? The value though. All right, you got fish bruschetta versus purple Philly cheesesteak with the Miss Vicky's sea salted chips on the side. At least they threw in the Miss Vicky's. It looks more appetizing than the purple steak. What have you done? I would sooner have the bag of chips than the purple steak. The fish in a bun. I'm not used to it, but it's probably okay. It's got pickles on it. I don't know. It just sort of looks weird, but I suppose fundamentally there's nothing wrong with the fish in a bun. And the kiwi pizza will never win in its life. I only lost a single one here, except for this. Then the duck heart or the cheese dog. Are you guys such bozos that you would rather the cheese dog than the duck? I don't know. The duck heart sounds a bit yucky, but the cheese, I feel like if you vote for this, you're like a little bit of a baby. Like, I would sooner try the duck heart. I'd give it a go. You would have it with 2 craft slices on it for £5. I'm clicking on the duck heart. It actually won. Let's go, dude. It did win. We did it. This one, the chicharrones were popular. See, I feel like I don't know if this looks good or bad. It may be my fault there. I wasn't sure if the chicharrones looked excellent or bad. Well, thanks for watching, folks. First attempt at bizarre interactive Jimmy the Gaming vid with a fake chat on the screen. Look at that. Was that funny? Did you like that? Did you like that one? Was it cool? Was I not enough of a gnome? Was I not enough of a gnome for you people? Not enough gnome content? Listen, next video we're probably going to play the Kiwi game instead of Pokemon, because you play as a Kiwi. And they said it's only 2 hours long, as if that's a bad thing. The game has a small scope, and suddenly that's... Well, they didn't say it was bad. They said I won't get much out of it. 2 hours is plenty out of it. It's $2.50 Australian. right now. I'm playing the Kiwi. I'm playing Kiwi 64. They're going to try to stop me. They're going to try to send assassins after me as soon as I launch the game. You are going to hear helicopters. You're going to hear all of them try to stop me playing the Kiwi game, but they will not stop me, I promise. They will not. Bye-bye, folks. Bye-bye.